I think that in today's society, most people deal with very turbulent minds that kind of take us away from the important things that life offers us. We're always in our own heads, we're always thinking of something, and our minds are always just constantly doing the weirdest things for some reason, usually involving self sabotage, usually involving a lot of doubt, a lot of wishful thinking, a lot of procrastination. And it's it has never always been like that though. It's something that the Western world, I feel like, as a whole has to deal with, just due to the way the system is built. Of course, as kids, we don't usually have anything to worry about, and then we grow up, and the more we're in the system and the more we're indoctrinated in the ways of an employee, because that's for the most part what they want us to all become, employees. It takes a you have to be you have to be ignorant to not actually see that that's what they want from people. Everybody just to be employees. They don't teach us no real world skills and life skills in school that could lead us to become more free within our minds and within the world that we live in. So yeah, going back to my original point, I think that the turbulent mind stems from all the worry that we accumulate through years and years of indoctrination. It starts from kindergarten. We learn how to, express ourselves via, facial expressions. They bring out these, they show us these games that program us to think in a certain way and to react to certain things. For example, if you ever went to kindergarten, you remember the expressive faces they'd show kids, teaching them the emotions, different emotions. You have angry, sad, happy, and these things would program us to make those facial expressions when we feel a certain way. And I'm just using that as an example to kind of show you how far back this programming begun within our minds. And since this programming began so far back and at such a young age, we now have to suffer. Not most people suffer from the inability to think for themselves and to really know what they want. It takes so long nowadays for an adult to really know what they want to do, and it's just because of the things that they set up for us growing up. And it's evident that that's what it is, because a lot of people go to school. And every time you ask, as soon as they graduate, what they want to do, they either say something along the lines of taking a break, or it's something that it's a question that it really does something to their heads, because that question is a lot deeper than just asking somebody, oh, what do you want to do? Oh, well, I want to be a business owner, or I want to be a psychiatrist. Like, it's a lot deeper than that. I think that I personally, if I was to be asked what I wanted to do, what I want to do when I grow up, I'd respond saying that I want to help people for the better. I want to have less of an ego. Things like that, things like that are never shown and taught in school. To be egoless and to have compassion for others. And if they're extremely limited in how much they teach that to children. It's so much, man. This all plays into a child's inability to grow up in a way that is mature enough to be able to walk this world on their own, once they get older. A turbulent mind could be fixed quite easily, I'd say. And I think there are ways to fix a turbulent mind, a mind that is constantly chattering, a mind that is constantly trying to go places that the body cannot. That is a gift and a curse in a way, being able to be somewhere and not be somewhere at the same time. But it gets out of hand when you're constantly in your own head, thinking of the past, thinking too much of the future, and it doesn't do anybody good, especially you. We should be grounded in the present moment and take the right actions towards the future, not in the future, working from the future in the present. That's what destroys us. That's what destroys us the most.